So this is code that makes a cube of bricks, and it works. I'll even show you that it works, but I don't like this code, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. So let me run it. There's my cube. It's perfectly fine, does exactly what I want, but I don't really like the code. And the reason I don't like the code is it has this repeat inside of a repeat inside of another repeat, and that just gets confusing to me. I mean, the human brain can only think of 4 to 7 things at any one time, and there's a lot of stuff going on in this function, so it's complicated. Here's how I would simplify it. I would actually make another function. Maybe I would call this one line, because a cube is made up of lines. And there is a piece of this code that's making a line. It's this repeat right here. It moves the drone left. It's going to happen 10 times, and it'll place a line of bricks. So I'm actually going to move that code out into here. Move this one back. I didn't mean to move that one. And then right where that code was, I'll put this block called line, which matches with this function right here. So now already we've gotten rid of one repeat. Now, this repeat makes a little more sense. It's telling me that I'm going to make a line 10 times, and each time I make a line, I move the drone forward, because that'll make a square. But hey, while we're at it, since we know that this makes a square, I think that should be a new function as well. Let's make a square function. Square. And I'll take that code out, most of it at least, put it right in there, and right where that code was, I'll put the square block. And so now this code makes even more sense. It still makes a cube, but it only has one repeat now. So 10 times I'm going to make a square, and then I'll move the drone up 1 each time, because really that's what a cube is it's squares on top of squares. So that, to me, makes a lot more sense. I like this code better. It still does exactly what it did before, but now instead of having one huge function with lots of repeats, the main function looks very simple. And the square function looks simple, and the line function looks simple. So the rule of thumb is it's better to have lots of simple functions than one really complicated function. So write the code like this when you can. Still works, does exactly the same thing.